Namaskar. Welcome you all. We are going to do subject data entry operations. In short, we call it DEO. This is lesson number 8. Today's topic is formulas, functions, and charts. This topic talks about different formulas and functions and charts. There are different softwares also available, and in our computer system we call it MS Office. In that we do Excel. Let us first understand new terms and new words which are related to MS Excel only. So we will be doing all those new words. Let us begin. This is functions. There are different operations in mathematics like plus, minus, percentage, and sometimes there is decrease in percentage or decrease in number. So all those mathematical calculations comes under this word, functions. This word is addition. We also call it total or sum. So both have similar meaning. This word is subtraction. Sometimes we delete some amount of number, so that is subtracted. So that is subtraction. This word is multiplication. This is not the plus sign. You have to be careful that this is multiply sign. Sometimes we have some numbers like 2 plus 2 is also 4, 2 multiplied 2 is also 4. So we have to be careful. This word is charts. You must have seen in graphs there is pie chart which is in circle shape, and also a graph which has bars of different levels and sometimes of different colors. So that is known as charts. Charts are of different kinds. There are bar chart, sometimes there is a line chart, sometimes there is a zigzag numbers shown in a line, and sometimes there is pie chart. This word is column and row. In Excel sheet, see column which is vertical and rows are horizontal. This word is equal. It means something which is just equal to the other. This word is mathematics, mathematical. This word is auto shapes. There are different kinds of shapes available. Sometimes the balloon shape, the bubble shape, square, rectangle, all these shapes are known as auto shapes. Clip art. Clip art is just an image of something which is physically present or something which is real. Calculation. You all must have seen the calculator, and sometime or the other you must have experienced the use of calculator for doing addition or subtraction. This word is edit. Whenever you make some modifications or changes in any picture or in any text, so we call it edit. So far we have understood new words from the lesson. Let us now begin the introduction. This lesson is lesson number 8 from our data entry operation. In this we talk about formulas, functions, and also different mathematical calculations which are being used in Excel. You must have experienced the use of calculator and sometime mathematical calculations, and you may also have experienced the use of Excel file. And in Excel sheet there are different facilities provided to the user. User can write in any language, user can do any subject, he can also do the calculation, he can also use the mouse for making some modifications in the picture, he can use the graph, circle shaped pie chart, bar graph, line chart, or any creativity can be used for making any report, so that the person who is watching the report can understand that easily. There are various formulas which are used for just simple addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, so many things. I hope you understood. Let us move further. Now today's objective is shown here in bullets. This is our first objective. This is the use of formulas to get the desired results. How do we use formulas in Excel and how do we get result? So we will be understanding this. Another objective of this video is we will be able to insert and also do editing of the picture which is taken from any file. The next objective is we will be able to use functions. Like there are different mathematical calculations which are being used in work. So we will be understanding all those functions. And the fourth objective is we will be able to create various charts. Earlier we had discussed bar chart, pie chart, line chart, so that I will be explaining. And the last objective is to draw graphics using clip art. That also I will be showing you. So we will be doing all these objectives in this video. Now here you can see this word formula bar. This formula bar helps us doing mathematical calculations like plus, minus, multiply, divide. So these are both same. You all must be aware that whenever you open your Excel sheet, let me tell you again that we are talking about the Excel file, not the Word file. So we have to remember that whenever in this video we are talking about file, that means we are talking about Excel file. So when we open this MS Excel, then we will get this sheet and how we will move further, that I will explain later. But this formulas, that red button, that you have to yourself remember, this is important. I hope you understood. Let us move further. Let me show you some example. Like people, whenever they work in Excel sheet, so they make sometimes tables like this. So this is an example. After making table, they make tables like this is the table in which students have got their marks. This is physics subject, then next chemistry subject, then mathematics subject and English subject. So these are all marks of different students who are studying in class. So a similar kind of table is made, and how we will be doing the calculation, like these are the marks of students' number of different subjects. Now, how will we get total? You must have experienced that whenever you have to do the total, so how do you do that? You write those numbers and do addition. So in MS Excel, how do we do this? Let me tell you. So you have to be very careful now, because there are different ways. There are mainly two ways which is shown here on the screen. So you can decide any of these method. But this method, which is equal to sum, this is used more as compared to the other. But both can be used for making addition. So let us begin. How do we do this? You first have to see the cell, and this example is for the sum. How do we start? So you have to just remember the equal to symbol. This is very important. This equal to mark. After putting equal to mark, we have to remember that B. What is that B? That is the cell name. So we will choose the cell name B, and with B we will put 4. 4 is what? 4 is the horizontal row number. B is the vertical name, vertical column name, and 4 is the row number. See, our physics marks 84. When we just cross all those B and 4, we will get that 84 marks. So we need the total of 84 with that C. This is the column number C, and with C we are looking for row number 4. So that is 4, C4. Then next we will put D4. D is also a cell. It is in column D. And then 4 is the row. So it will be D4 and then E4. After putting all those cell numbers, we need the plus, total sum. So first we have understood. Now let us understand the other method. In this we need to be careful that after putting equal to mark, we have to write everything in the capital letter, not in the small alphabets. Like SUM, sum will also come in the big alphabets, capital alphabets. And then that B4, C4, D4, we need not put all those cell names, but we have to put the beginning cell and the last cell. And in between we have to put that ratio mark. That would be in the bracket form. So bracket start, beginning cell name, then last cell name, and bracket close. And in between we will put that ratio mark. That is must. And after putting this formula, we will get the result. That is 318. This is the total, it will come automatically. I hope you understand. So you can use any of the method, whether it can be plus or whether it can be the ratio method. This is very easy, but just let us try to do the next. How do we calculate the next rows? Do we need to put that formula every time? No, let me show you. Here you see all those answers automatically came in. I didn't put the formulas every time. Only for the first time I did that. But you just need to drag that cell with the help of mouse. Then automatically that formula would be copied and the total would be shown in that column. So it will happen automatically. So every time you need not put the formula again and again, it will come automatically. Because sometimes there are many students like 100 or sometimes more than 100, then how would you every time do the formula and then do the total? So this is a shortcut method. Let me show you some more methods. See, this comes under the formulas. There are different formulas like sum, then average, then count number, then maximum, minimum. All these are ready-made. They are in the Excel sheet. First, we need to click on the formulas and then we have to choose from the given list. Let us move further. Here we have this SUMIF, sum if formula. You know, this has a symbol when you have some numbers which are greater than, then we can find the total of those numbers which are greater than some given number. So let us begin. You have to watch me carefully. So here, if you are finding it difficult, the numbers are too small, then you can see the formula here written in red color. Here again we have some subjects and there are some students and we have to do the calculation of different subjects and the total of the subjects we have to find. So how do we do this? First we have to write that equal to mark. That is compulsory, that is must. If in any case we miss this equal to mark, then we will not be able to find our total. So you have to be careful and you must start your formula with equal to mark. After that, you have to choose which formula you want to use. Here we are using sum if formula. Then you have to begin your bracket and after beginning your bracket you have to write the cell number. Like this is B4, then till what cell number we need to put our formula. So it will begin with B4 ratio, then E4 is the last cell and the greater symbol sum if, because it is a condition that we want the total of only those numbers which are greater than 70. So we have to put that here. So it is a condition, it is a conditional formula. Because all those numbers which are greater than 70 only those would be totaled here. So we will put that comma, then greater than sign, and that inverted comma is a must. And then again comma, then from which cell till which cell, and then bracket close. When we'll put this formula, we will find the answer, that is 250. Because this is the total of all those numbers which are greater than 70. So in this we have deleted that chemistry marks 68. I hope you understood. So this way we do it. Let us have a break here.
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने,
धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो, धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो,
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो।
मित्रों हम उठे और जागे,
मंजिल आने की ध्वनि सुने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने राहों को आलोकित करने।
राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालय का है द्वार खुला सबकी खातिर। शिक्षा परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर।
शिक्षा परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर। दुनिया में इसके केंद्र बात,
कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने, स्वयं बने, हम
Let us now understand this. Let us now continue. We have understood this sum if formula. Let us move ahead. Now here we are going to use this average function. This is used for finding percentages. In mathematics or in different subjects, whenever we have to find the percentage, for that purpose we use this formula. We have to be careful that bracket and equal to sign is must everywhere. So here the formula is shown here again in red color. So I am explaining from that only, and as always the formula will begin with equal to mark, and then we will write that average, A-V-E-R-A-G-E. After writing average, we will begin our formula with the bracket. Then we have to write the cell number. It is again same, that column number and then row number. Like B4, that is B is the column name and 4 is the row number. From B4 till which is the last cell, we have to write that cell number, and in between we have to put that ratio mark and then bracket close. So every cell we have to be careful that we avoid any mistake, and we can easily get our answer. So here our answer is 79.5. So this way we get the percentage. So this is a very important formula. You can again here you can drag that formula for finding the average for all those students. Again, just like the previous example I had explained, in a similar way you can find the percentage of one student, and then here we are going to find the minimum function. Here we will find the total of all those numbers which are minimum or less than a given number. So this formula again we will begin with equal to, then we will put MIN and then bracket begin, and that student's name is here Sudhir, so we will try to locate the cell of Sudhir in which his marks are written. And let us take another example. Here we are trying to find the marks of Pankaj. It is B and row number 6. See, the row number will get changed. So here we will write B6. I am just giving you an example. It may be any other number. And after that you have to put that ratio mark, and then which is the last cell. So till English we have to find the total. So here the last cell number would be E6, and this is our formula, because here we are trying to find the total of all those numbers which are less than some given number. So here see our total is 68, means number which is less than a given number. So in this we get that chemistry marks are less, like English is 75, physics is 84, chemistry is 68. So we found that minimum marks are 68. So this way we can do for all the learners. If you have to make a calculation of all the students of a given class, like how many students have got this much marks, or how many students got marks less than a given number, or less than 40, less than 60. So similar formula can be used. So this way you can easily do all the calculation very easily. It will save your time. You have to just use that minimum formula. Let us move further. This is max function. Max function is used for addition of some numbers which are greater than a given number. Here we will be doing this max formula. It is shown here again in red color, it is in bold. Now we are doing this max. As usual, we will begin our formula with the equal to mark, then max max, and then start of bracket. We will begin our bracket, then after that we will put that cell number of student name. Here it is B4, then ratio, then the last cell name. It is E4 here. And here we are trying to find the maximum. See, the maximum marks is 91. See, this is 84, then this is chemistry 68, then maths 91, English 75, and 91 is the highest marks. So we can easily get the maximum, which is highest marks of the learner. It is automatically shown here. So computer will do this calculation automatically. Here minimum and maximum are shown, as every time you need not put that formula, it will be shown there automatically. For one time, for once you need to try, then the rest of the numbers, the rest of the students, their maximum or minimum marks would be shown automatically, but just by dragging the mouse. So far we have understood some of the formulas. Now from here we will begin another function. Now here we will click on more function, then from that more function click, you can easily see these pop up. Now from here onwards we will be talking about charts. As you know, there are different kinds of charts in the MS Excel. Sometime pie chart, sometime column chart, line chart. See, all these are different kinds of charts. You should be aware about all these. All these charts are ready-made available in the system. The first chart is column chart. See, these are all column charts. Different kinds of column charts are shown here. You can choose any. It is up to you. You can make any choice. And after that, these are the line charts. See, lines are also of different kinds. Like these are shown here. And the third one is pie chart, which is circled in shape. And pie charts are also of different styles. In your system, you can easily try and see. You will understand. Then fourth is the bar chart. Bar charts are a little similar to the column charts. When you drag down here on the system, you can easily see. And then the last is area chart. You all must have seen the hills and the color which comes under the mountain. Sometimes there are different colors and also different shapes are shown there. So you all have to remember all these charts' name. Let us move ahead. You all can easily put the marks, minimum and maximum, and subjects total. And in case you need to make a graph or a chart from all those data, then you can make a table with the subject's name and the marks on that column, and then you have to drag that content with the help of a mouse And after selecting the data, you have to just click on that insert option, then you have to choose the type of chart. That insert option is there next to the home. If the charts shown there are less in number, you can easily choose to see more, then the more charts would be shown there. That is automatically shown. Only you need to select the chart, and after you choose that chart, you can easily find that same content in the chart form. Here, that chart would be shown in an easy form. You will easily understand the name of the students, their marks. You can change any chart style as per your choice. It can be a pie chart, it can be a bar chart, any chart you can use. Now you have understood the chart and you want to change the position of the data in the chart. So here there are different ways. There is a layout option. From that layout option, you can try all those options one by one and see what changes happen. Let me show you. The previous chart which we used, that is so simple. So all these students, if you want to make it more simple, you want to make it more pictorial, you can use any. It will come automatically just by choosing your data with the click of the mouse. If you, in any case, if you happen to delete any data, then automatically that data, the chart would be deleted. Now we will be talking about this topic, which is auto shapes and smart art. It comes under graphics. So this we will be learning. In our MS Excel sheet, when we click the insert button, then under the insert column we get these tools. Now we will be focusing on shapes only. So first we will click on the insert button, then this screen will open up. This chart portion we have already covered. Now this is the shapes word, and see there are different kinds of shapes and they all have some names. These are all very easy. You can easily see and understand. This is the name, group name, like lines, rectangles, basic shapes, black arrows. These are all very simple, but you need to try all these one by one yourself. Like this one is line, so there are different kinds of line. The second one is rectangles. Rectangles are also of different kinds. And see, there are basic shapes, the heart shape, the face shape, the smile, and these are the block arrows. These are shown, these are used for making the directions. And then fifth is the flow chart. In flow chart also we use different shapes. So all these shapes are being used in flow chart. Then we see the stars and banners. The stars and banners also can be minimized and maximized according to our need. Then call outs are those bubbles which we use for talking and communication purpose. So all these are the auto shapes. Now there is smart art graphics we will be talking about. Just like in our family, we have a family tree. So similarly, we have smart art graphics. It is found here in the smart art. It is just next to the shapes which we did previous. The next tool which is adjacent to the shape tool. Here these are all, you can say, the relatives of these smart art. Let us move further. There are more categories, or you can say hierarchy, of those smart art. There are various kinds of trees and different styles of showing the trees and links. So you can choose any as per your need and choice. And the name of this category is hierarchy. When you selected your hierarchy, then you have to click on OK. Then automatically that hierarchy would be shown on your file. Like here it is Excel file. Whenever you have to make any presentation or you have to present yourself in any seminar or any workshop, then people use this hierarchy pictorial images. And next to that is clip art. Here we will understand the addition of clip art, and we find this tool in that insert column also. In a same insert column. We have already understood the smart art and shapes, and here we are talking about clip art. Here in clip art we can include the sound, we can include animation, we can include art or movie, anything. And here, see, this is the same clip art. You can choose any file which is in your computer. You can just type your text as per your need, and if it is in your computer you can find all those related images and then you can select that. Or sometime you also can Google, and here I want to tell you that every time you need not Google, it is sometime in your computer it will automatically show whatever images are there in your system. It will show all those images from your system only. Like these are the images which are automatically in almost all the softwares. I hope it is clear. And here we are talking about pictures. How do we insert and how do we edit a picture from a file? So this picture tool we need to click. Then we will get this screen. Sometime before you need to put all those pictures in your system, then all those pictures would be shown there. There are different files which you will make. So here I have already made all these files. So that is why it is shown here. After selecting that file, we have to choose that insert button. Every time you need not go to the Google or the net for finding all those images. And here I have chosen this picture to insert, and now it is inserted here. So you can easily put all those saved photos, saved images, and put that in your file. It is possible. And I hope so far whatever we discussed you have understood, because it is very important. We did the addition, multiplication, minus, and less than, higher than. All those functions are very important. We have to remember all those functions. So you have to just try yourself. In case you fail, you find any difficulty, just don't leave the subject. You have to try hard, try yourself, do practice yourself. That is important, because practicing is important. Like in this Excel sheet, we have to first put the datas, numbers, and putting all those formulas in a proper way, using the equal to sign, the bracket begin, bracket close, and that ratio point, that is very important. So now let us begin our exercise. This is question number 1. This question I will tell you in a brief. This question is asking that you have to briefly explain any 5 different components of a chart. All those points which I have already explained. So you have to think yourself. You have to just remember all those points again. And then after remembering, you have to yourself try to find and explain all those, any 5 different components. I hope it is clear. Let us move ahead. This is second question. Here we have to list any 5 categories of auto shapes in Excel. We have to remember the names of those 5 categories. Here you have to list any 5, so you can remember, try to remember all those categories' name. This is question number 3. Here we have to explain the steps in adding clip art to your worksheet. What are the steps? Like first what you did, then after that first steps, how did you move ahead? Second step was what? Third step was what? So you have to explain all those steps in a sequential manner. First step, then second step, then third step. Then how you proceed. So all those steps I am not going to tell you. You have to try to write yourself. Then question 4. In Excel sheet, in Excel 2007, how do you copy a chart to Word, which is created in Excel 2007? It is also possible, but how would you copy it? So that you have to try yourself. What steps would you use? You just have to write in brief. Need not write in long sentences. Let us move ahead. This is question 5. In Excel sheet, whenever you use any formulas, then the formula begins with which symbol? I already told you that in Excel we have to be careful that our formula begins with a particular symbol. So you have to choose the answer. Try yourself and see. The answer is start of bracket. This is option C. So this is correct answer. It is not that we put any formula or any symbol there. So there is a proper way. We need to put a particular symbol. This is question 6. This question is asking, Do you remember SUM sum? Sum means plus. So I'm just explaining you again that you don't make any mistake. Now here, what would be the correct formula for sum equal to in Excel? So here you see which one is the correct formula. The equal to sign would come in between, or see here the equal to sign is not written, and in D the sum word is not written but add is written. So you have to choose the correct one. See, the correct answer is A. As I have already explained you that equal to sign is a must, then SUM sum, then the cell name. Then question number 7. In this, which tab would you click to access the auto sum feature? How would you move to the auto sum feature? Where will you go from the menu bar? So you have to choose from the 4 options which are available, A, B, C and D. You have to choose insert, or you have to choose from page layout, or you will choose the formulas, or the D option is you will choose data. So you have to think and try to find the correct answer. Let us see. The correct answer is formulas. So auto sum feature will come under the formulas button. The earlier I had explained you, this auto sum feature, it is the calculation, the top, the category is auto sum. It has all the calculations. So far we have understood the Excel sheet and the formulas, the different functions and charts, and also we try to do the exercise. And what should come next? You should try to do practice yourself. Whatever I have explained you yourself have to try. Thank you. Namaskar.